Have to get away from the Babylon. Get away. Get away. Get away. Get away. I know that we are leaving. I know that we are leaving. Leaving Babylon, leaving Babylon system. Leaving Babylon, leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon, leaving Babylon system. Leaving Babylon, leaving Babylon. Leaving this city, go to the corridor. Babylon, this is spiritual. Over it, this is commercial. We have no time to waste, no more hesitate. If we not leave today, it could have been too late. It could have been too late. It's not good in a Babylon. It's not good. It's not good in a Babylon. And we are leaving Babylon. We are leaving Babylon. And we are leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon system. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon system. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon system. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon.
Hey, so I'm out here trying to make things happen. So I'm wearing one of my many hats today. Today I'm wearing my signing agent hat, and I'm just out here dropping off little gifts and welcome packets to new and potential title agencies and companies here locally. So that's what I'm out here doing. Sometimes you have to do what may seem to be an inconvenience in order for your own personal growth. Because in the long run, it's going to be all good. So I'm out here doing my thing. I encourage you to do the same. All right, make it a great day. Bye.
Leaving Babylon. Leaving Babylon.
So you know what they say, it's the early bird that catches the worm. So last night is when I took the time out to put together my packets. I made a list of 5 places that I wanted to introduce myself to and drop off my packet. That's what I call it. Because the packet includes more than just a card. Like the packet included other information that someone doing signing work would want to share with someone who potentially they would get business from. Like, letting them know I'm NNA. It just included a lot of stuff. I won't get into it. You can see the picture if you're looking at the video. So I did that. And out of the 5, because I'm a Virgo, everything has to make sense. So I started at the farthest place out and worked my way back closer to home. And I just knocked it out. I made sure I was there by about 9, which is when most of those businesses open. And I know that because I looked the day before to find out when they open. And then I hit up the 5 places, and it just takes a little bit. I was pleasantly surprised by how grateful people were. I let them know in the packet, not verbally, because no one has time. 9 o'clock in the morning, you're just opening up shop. But I wanted them to know that, hey, I'm here for business. The packet included a list of what was included, and the order was included. And so in my packet, it had everything listed in the exact order in which I stated it would be listed. And that is also another thing that speaks to organization, because when you are doing loan signings, everything has to be completely organized and given and received in the same order that you have it given to you. So anyway, they were very appreciative, and I was so nervous just because this is my new business venture, and I was like, ugh. And what made me come out and do that was because I don't want to get myself in a funk waiting around for things to happen, especially when I'm still getting used to how things operate. Like, you have to straight up be like, respond right away, or you will lose whatever call like SnapDoc sends to you and that kind of thing. And then little quirks I'm trying to figure out, like I'm using Google Phone, and I had to go back through Notary, Cafe, and SnapDocs, and just make sure that my notifications were set to my phone and not to my email, so that I can get it right away if I'm out and about or doing schoolwork with the kids, and I'm just ready. So I'm hoping that I'm ironing out these things as I go along. Vanessa Terry is so awesome, and I'm writing her a personal letter just for my own self to thank her about how useful and how her word is bond. I honestly, like, I'm a person that likes to research and find the best solutions and the best way to get me started or get the knowledge that I need to do an excellent job. And I've looked at different places, but hers is the most efficient and thorough for me. And so now it's just, I'm in this hurry up and wait game, because when I signed on, I don't know what the heck happened, but all of the printers that I needed were like gone. I mean, and then they would wait list, and so I made a mistake of just sitting there, like just waiting and waiting and waiting and waiting. And I said, okay, I'm not gonna get the printer exactly the way I want, this way, so I'm gonna have to make some adjustments. So although I did get a Brother monochrome LaserJet, I could not get the dual tray because it was on hold and who knows when, and I wanted to kind of get up and running. So I did that. I figured out by speaking to the other members of the Notary to Notary group page that, hey, I can just use a page separator program, which is free, you know, through one of the services. So you just have to meet yourself where you're at, and, you know, and then make it happen. So, and then I have other things I have to do. Like, I need to go back and make videos and workshops for my other businesses and programs, like for my girls groups and my women's groups. And I'm wearing a lot of hats, but it's because my lifelong dream as a little girl was, I want to be my own boss. I don't really want to work for people. And so luckily I have a husband that he's so supportive, and I bumble my way through as I figure it out. But I am determined, and also I need to be there for my kids during the whole pandemic. So this is working out lovely, and we'll see how it goes. It's a journey for sure. It is a journey. I want to be successful, and I want to show my kids that you can be successful. My daughter is already like, and I don't know how to take this because I want her to go to school, but if she doesn't, hey, you know, and she's 10, so we got a lot, you know, we got time, and she's always talked about being an attorney, but as she's watching me do this, she's like, oh, I could do that, which is kind of like, she probably could, you know, and it's something I could teach her as she becomes an adult, you know, to do either on her spare time or a side, something she does on the side or whatever. But to watch her see me do things that I love, again, and I preach this, and I'm going to always preach it, is so impressionable and important, because they're looking at you and like, oh, mommy can do it, I can do it too, you know, and they're positive things. It's not like I'm robbing a bank, you know what I'm saying? So I'm doing things and sometimes she sees me struggle, like, okay, I'm trying to get this I want people to come to this Zoom meeting and people aren't signing up, and that puts panic in my heart and face, and it's terrible. And she watches that, but in the end, it all comes together sometimes. You know what I mean? Like, it just kind of comes together. So I'm excited about this venture because I think it will be great and beneficial and help me fund my other dreams. You know what I'm saying? That I want to do. So anyway, I just want to give you encouragement, because if I could do it, you could do it too. Yep, that's it. So anyway, everybody have a great day. Happy signing.